Like, these guys are so cool. They're gonna take what you throw at them. They're not gonna say it's no, we don't do it. Cheese. You're gonna work your best to try to make them happy and make it work out. Anything that you were just like, we just can't make it work out. Have you ever had those situations?
No, actually we haven't, because in the end, as long as you do your own version of something, it'll work.
Right. And I think that's what makes you guys who you are, by doing different versions.
Right.
I like to hear stuff different. I'm sure a lot of people are like, oh cool, they do that song, but it's not the same as we always hear.
Right.
It's their way.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool. So everybody has their style of music, their tunes that they like, and of course people have tunes that we hate. Right? I mean, you guys have a certain vibe and style, which I dig.
Songs.
There's songs, oh no, I gotta, I mean, believe me, as a DJ too, you're like, I gotta do it again. But how can I do it differently? Because I like to mash old songs with new songs, just try to change it up a little bit. But you know, before you get to an event or you're looking for your entertainment, make sure you know the vibe of these guys, or your DJ or live music. You know that they're not gonna go out there and play some Beyonce.
Right.
Or if you want it, they're gonna do it their way. So just kind of chat with these guys what the style is about, and of course you'll customize something to them.
Definitely.
Every time.
And what works best. So song requests, big thing, right? Obviously, it's what we do. People love different songs and hate different songs. How do you handle that with a couple? What's the best way to get your vibe and their vibe across?
Well, we'll learn requests without a doubt. You know, within reason. We can't
Yeah.
like 25, pop songs, but we'll do it. We'll do whatever they want, and we will hand them a song list and say, here's 500, 600 songs. Pick what you like, or better yet, take what you don't like off the list.
Right. It's easier that way.
Makes it easier. Yeah.
Can you take requests on the spot?
Yeah. For the most part, yeah. I mean, if we know the song, we're going to play it. And if we can pull it off, if we feel that it's something that we can handle, like maybe take a break.
Right.
And learn it. And learn it. We've done
That's
that.
amazing, really?
But we sit there with our phones, we're like, okay, we can do this, John, you do this, Gene, I'll do this. And literally within 2 minutes, we've learned enough of a song, of a request, to pull it off.
See, this is why you guys get professionals. I know a lot of you might have friends that play instruments or they sing, but these guys have been doing it for 30 plus years.
Yeah.
They can pull off
Yeah.
a song like you just heard Sal say. We can just look at it and make our own version of it and then go out there and do it.
And do it.
That, to me, that's pretty cool.
The beauty of the phone.
I love it, man.
Boy, all those years that we were sitting there with notebooks and I gotta write this down, no more. It's so easy now, it really is. It made it much easier for the musician.
Here's another one I'm thinking of. What if they don't dance? What if nobody dances? You know, what do you think of that?
Make people dance. Amazingly, we've had people up jumping, and I'm like, there's no drums, there's no amplifiers, there's no... And it's amazing. You pointed out the other night, you're like, there's people dancing in front of our faces, and we're playing acoustic guitars and singing.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, okay, well, because that's a big thing. You're right. They say, well, what about dancing? You know, every wedding they play like the Saturday Night Fever songs and all that. It's the same thing. But doing it acoustically, we've actually done enough gigs where we can make an acoustic sound danceable. And that's another big thing.
And you have to be interactive. You have to be interactive with the people. You have to get involved, and you have to get out there, and you have to get them fired up.
That's the key.
And if you have a big enough set list, song list, like we do, you'll find something that'll work.
Now, a big thing, like as a DJ entertaining, I'm obviously reading the crowd. So I kind of know where, I never have a playlist, right? I don't know where I'm gonna go, I have no idea. But I'm like, okay, I know this would work now. Do you guys do that? Do you jump around? Do you have sets that you
We don't do
plan
sets,
out?
it's all...
Yeah. We have a master list, but we have to read the crowd. You do have to read the crowd, because there's times where we're like, oh, it looks like a younger crowd. We're gonna have to play 90s and up.
Sure.
But then all of a sudden, those young kids are coming up. They're like, hey, do you know Led Zeppelin? We're like,
Of course.
and it's amazing. And that happens more now than it did 10 years ago. More younger people are listening to the classic music, and they're like, I'd rather hear that. You know, which is good for us because we know thousands of songs.
Of course, yeah. Then it just keeps going the whole day. But that's fun too. People are more comfortable with music they know.
Yes.
Right. I mean, it doesn't have to be top 40. I mean, even like you said, the younger kids are coming up. They love the Zeppelin. They're loving the classic rock.
Right.
They're loving Wagon Wheel.
Right.
They're loving all that stuff. And you do a lot of stuff that people can sing along to, which I think is good, right? What do you like better? You like when they're involved, not involved? I know you were talking about getting out there, getting them involved.
Yeah, especially for weddings and events like this, you definitely need to get them involved because everyone's there to have a good time.
Right. And you can see you're not going to do it in a cheesy way. I mean, the energy is there. It speaks for themselves, but that's where the entertainment part comes in. It's not just like your wedding, and you're getting out there. You're interacting in a fun way.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Come sing with us.
Yeah, we love that.